All right, you guys, thank you for tuning in with the Majestic Show. So I'm back with another video on the because I had to do my research and stuff like that. So I know I wasn't crazy, and I know I seen what I seen. So the shooting of Charlie Kirk, yeah. So when I tell you that I'm telling you I'm not the only one that said that they seen that, and I'm gonna show you the screenshot of let me show you the screenshot of what I got. Let me see what it looked like on there. So if you see, so it says reader will gain insight into Charlie's Kirk's life, his influence in U.S. politics. So do you see that date right there? That publishing date, it says September 9th, and the book was on Amazon September 9th, but he got killed September 10th. See, see how I tell you like how things happen in life. I'm gonna tell you this: how things happen in life. Like what comes to the dark, what goes on in the dark will come to the light eventually, right? So if that book was already on Amazon on the 9th, and he got killed on the 10th. So just think about how things happen in the world and how big influential people can cover things up. That's just like I'm just gonna tell you like how this S thing, whatever his name is, S thing or whatever, whatever his name is, y'all know who I'm talking about. But that man, like just being for real, back in minutes. Oh, there I go. But I don't know why I keep going off. I don't know. But anyways, like that man, like some of the big time things up in there, like he was trafficking. He was doing all this type of stuff, right? He was trafficking, he was doing a whole lot of things. And then a lot of people don't want this certain list to get out, or some people don't want this to get out because they was involved. You understand what I'm saying? That's the same way with this Diddy case. A lot of people that's in power, that's that in power with money, that knowing that they, I'm just gonna tell you straight up, knowing that they in it, like everybody want to disappear when everybody want to say free Diddy, but wasn't nobody at Diddy trial. Wasn't nobody at Diddy trial. Wasn't nobody doing this, but you sure was asking, and I just heard it, and I done heard it on TV shows like. When am I invited to the party? Am I coming to the party? Yeah, you know what time to come to the party. Well, I'll be at the party. You understand what I'm saying? So you already know what's going on, and we done seen videos. We done seen videos of influential people that's there at the parties. But now you're nowhere to be found, and you're not in it. Everything that you do, you can pay somebody to cover up this. Tell them I was there. I was here. I was there. That's what this is what this world is about. Like you can just cover up anything. That's what the world is about. Like people think that you can just cover up anything by just laying everything out on the table. Like, hey, this is, you know, bam. But for years, and that's just like that pastor Michael. I'm gonna say allegedly Michael Lee King. I guess that's his last name, Michael Lee King. He allegedly have relations with his daughters. The uncles have relationships with his daughters, and they got pregnant with the, like this is a pastor at a church. They all do it at the church and all kind of stuff like this. Allegedly, what let me play my video because baby, look, I don't look. It's just like the church. I'm just tell you like this. Like we have like I don't know, like they do have like king spa and stuff like that for I guess straight people, but like for gay people, we have like the bathhouse and the bathhouse where you can just go. Everybody can go up in there and just you can relax, you can have sex, you can do this. It's a bathhouse for gay people. Women can't even get in there. You understand what I'm saying? Women can't even get in there. It's all men's. We have a bathhouse. We have things like that, like where we can just go have sex. And we have this little thing that it used to be a mesquite. It's called, I forgot what it's called, but it's a house. You can go to this house and it's all men's there. You can go have sex. I went there one time and I stayed for 5 minutes and I left because I just didn't feel comfortable. I'd been to the bathhouse before. You understand what I'm saying? So this is like what the church is now. This is basically what the churches is now. You can even have sex at the church. For real. You can have sex at the church. They don't care no more. Don't nobody care. The church is the club, a hookah spot, strip club, and somewhere just to talk shit. That's what the what's called this for. All right, guys, I want to bring you an addition to the Contaminated Pulpit series regarding the King family up in Salisbury, North Carolina. You can go back and watch my other videos regarding this whole thing. The FBI last week raided their church. They raided a couple of homes. They raided some businesses. And there's a lot of stuff that's going on. A lot of witnesses have come forward regarding this right here, and it is completely overwhelming. Right now, where it stands, from what I've received, there's a little over 40 plus witnesses, victims. Just to give you a brief recap, Bishop King, he's a bishop. Bishop King, several of his family members, and other people that are connected to him are being accused of violating children, violating people who are adults now that were children, taking people's kids because he was an attorney, lying to the courts and everything, getting custody of people's kids. It's really, really deep, you guys. And the police are still wanting you to reach out if you want to tell your story. So now you already know about Michael Lee King, and in other videos I talked about John King and Titus King. Everything spoken here on out is allegedly. And one of the bad things about this, they have children by their own children. They have children by their own family members. And I want to add in now Nathan King, and then you have Elvis Eugene King. But it doesn't stop there. But you have Telvin King and Daniel King. Several people have come forward regarding those two as far as keeping it in the family, violating children. I have more that's going to come out. I'm still filtering through all the emails, inboxes, and all that stuff. But in the meantime, the lead investigator has this QR code right here. It's going to make it a lot easier because the lead investigator told me that their phone was just ringing off the hook nonstop. So here's a QR code. I want you guys to scan this right here. I'm going to leave it at the end for you also. Scan that QR code and everything. Tell your story. And they're going to keep you safe and they're going to keep you confidential. Because I know about how a lot of people fear this family. Well, fear no more. And for those that are sitting up here with blinders on, don't want to believe this, wait till the DNA test comes back. You're going to find out they fathered children with their own children. They fathered children in their own family. There are families out here who have been broken apart because him and his attorney went in and took people's kids, even as recent when they took somebody's kids. And Michelle played a big part in that also. Don't let nobody fool you. But I'm going to bring you more as soon as I finish filtering through the rest of these messages and what the detectives have and what other people have. Let's get justice for all these families and believe them when they talk to you. In Salisbury, North Carolina, East Spencer, North Carolina, at the Damascus Church. And it involves Bishop Michael Lee King and the entire King family. And it's a lot that's outside of that family, too, that have been affected. A lot of victims. You can go back and watch a lot of my videos, catch up and everything. But on the brief, it talks about how this family, especially Michael Lee King, has procreated with his own family, his own daughters, and how that has spilled down to other people inside the family, the uncles, there's aunties, there's children that are doing it with other children. And before he got disbarred, he was an attorney. He was taking people's kids out of their homes and putting them inside of his home. And those kids were then violated also. And this has been going on for over 30 years. Also, there was a FBI raid. I mean, there was a big raid and everything. They raided his church, his businesses, his homes, all the rental properties that they have. Everything got raided. And for those that are asking, I do have permission to talk about this. Well, it appears that Bishop King has gotten a hold of my video, and he had a little bit to say. You know, they look at to get paid for lying and they make up lies. I had
somebody says the truth does not make it true. You see, that's how most of them do. They get up here and try to make you feel guilty for you speaking out. They try to make you feel guilty being a victim. Well, this past week, his DNA was ordered. They had a warrant for his DNA, and they're testing the DNA of everybody in that family. Now, let me show you what happens when your sins find you out. Thank you for all of you being here. Your God is. Yes, he was crying. He was crying, and he really didn't have any words to say because he know it's all coming down to where the truth is getting ready to be exposed. You see, if you truly got the Spirit, you truly got the Holy Spirit, you will foresee what can happen, what the consequences and repercussions will be due to your actions in your heart. You see, people in life, they go through two different storms. One is a self-inflicted storm, like King David. He brought it upon himself. And then you have a Satan-inflicted storm, which, like Job, he didn't bring it upon himself. He was being tested. And Michael Lee King and some of the King family are going through a self-inflicted storm. There's a lot more that's going to come out. Again, there is the QR code to reach out to the police department because they are still wanting to talk to all the rest of the victims. I know some are too afraid to come forward, but now is the time because everybody else has come forward. There's been a road paved for you to come forward and not be afraid anymore. It's time to cry aloud and spare not one feeling. Come on, somebody.
Now you see exactly what I'm talking about. Like just a lot of stuff that people do over the years and things when stuff get tough. When they get tough in life, people think that I can just pay to make this go away. But always remember that you know it's not always you don't every police, every FBI is not corrupt. Every police and every police and every police whatever them the system period. Everybody's not corrupt. Everybody's not. So therefore like you some people you just can't pay them off to get you in a good standing again or whatever. You can't pay everybody off. Everybody's not a bribe. Everybody's not just not about that just one time just that money that's coming from Satan. Like when they know that you're in the wrong, when they know that you're in the wrong, just like this man, this pastor, when they know this man is in the wrong, he might have plenty of money, but everybody is not going to play with you in that order, in that fashion. You understand what I'm saying? You can have two, three, four corrupt police officers that's going to be down to get that money and do whatever it takes to get you out of that trouble. But at the end of the day, everybody's not corrupt. Everybody's not. So when you think that you're looking at one situation and okay, well, it's going to take a little time, but it's going to happen over the time. Let me just go ahead and just keep on paying these people. But the people that you're paying is not the people that you need to look out for. Because at the end of the day, when it comes down to either I'm going to lose my job, I'm going to be behind bars, but because I want to be corrupt with you, and I'm taking a chance out on losing my career, or just losing my freedom. Period. Point blank. I'm willing to risk my freedom for something that you want to pay me on. I'm willing to risk my freedom on some bullshit drama that's just for now. That's what a lot of people do. They risk that. A lot of people don't care because they go straight, go on with it. They risk it. But to risk something if you know that it's like This man right here know that it's not gonna happen. FBI already on his tail, on his wagon. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got kids involved, you trafficking or you having sex with them, you pregnating your own family members, the uncles and the aunties and the whatever. It's all in there with you. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, it's crazy. It's crazy. But it's crazy what people will do to try to cover up a crime. And it's crazy that the people that try to let you cover up the crime, they allow that. They will allow that. So just gotta know. Just gotta know, you guys. Just know that I don't I'm not too fond of if I know that you're in the wrong, you're in the wrong, and I'm gonna hold you accountable to it. I'm gonna hold you accountable for it. If you're in the wrong, you're in the wrong. I don't care how much money you pay me or how much money. I don't care if you got $1 billion and you want to pay me $1 billion just to get you out of trouble or do this. No, it need to be right. That's why the world is so corrupt right now. That's why the world is effed up. I'm about to say it's why the world is so effed up because people think that they got money and they can just cover it up with money. I'm just gonna pay you this much and it'll go away. Make it go away. That's like on that Tyler, like when you watch that movie, what is that? The haves and the have nots. The Tyler Perry play movie, whatever it is, yeah, it's the show. That show, if you watch that show, it'll show you how corrupt the things is, and people base it. People, when I tell you, when people base they TV shows, they movies on real life things that happens in real life. They base it on what happens in real life. Like how a lot of Tyler Perry movies is like the women, like all the black women is a certain kind of image. You know what I'm saying? Like he put them as some kind of image, like downgrade black women. I'm just gonna keep it real, 100. He downgrade black women on a lot of his videos, but everybody's a fan of Tyler Perry. But he downgrading you, girl. You're not understanding. You're not looking at what he downgrading you. He's showing you that this is what you do. But anyways, like if you don't watch the have and have nots, so therefore, like the president will cover up stuff on there, and then you got like this attorney. If you pay this attorney, oh, I make it go away. I make it go away. And what's her name? Veronica. Yeah, she'll make it go away. She the wicked west, the wicked witch from the west. That's what she is. That's what she is on there. She always into something. Always into something. If you got $50 million, if you got this, you got that. Oh, I'll make it go away. So you got to know that they base their movies on the things that people do. For real, y'all better pay attention to the world because if you don't, that's just like how I want you to look at the thing. I don't even know, but I have to find it on what's called. But we're gonna look at. I'm gonna let you hear it. But the like years ago, the Simpsons had predicted these times, everything that's happening right now. The Simpsons predicted that Trump was going to do this, Trump was going to do that. Everything that the Simpsons and all this stuff, you got to understand that it's already written. It's already written, and the predicting of that we are. It's already. I don't know. It's just like how the universe works. I guess it's just we already know that it's predicting like my storm. Like that's why I don't even worry about my storm because whatever happens in the storm, it didn't catch God by surprise. It was just gonna happen anyways. And I don't know about that with that oh, it's a lot of things that we don't even pay attention to. And I have been since I've been in my isolation, I've learned a whole lot and like how the movies are set up and what it was and this and that and all kinds of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So how I knew how many people were witches and all that stuff, and it really cracks me up because it cracks me up because I only used to look at the witches as in on Halloween with the broom. You understand what I'm saying? With the broom with the long nose, but now the witches look like humankind now. But it is what it is. We living in our last and evil days, baby. Only thing you have to do is just get you in order. Don't try. Stop trying to worry about somebody else. Stop trying to worry about everybody else. People, that's what people do. They worry about everybody else. But are you in order? And stop trying to get this money that these people trying to get you. Are you in order, baby? Are you in order? Are you fixing yourself? You trying working real hard trying to get that money. Stop trying to worry about money. Y'all want to say, I need that money, Frankie. Stop worrying about that money for it. Worry about getting yourself together. And let them people in that storm fight by themselves, because that's what they're doing. They fighting and arguing by themselves. It's something that God is doing in their life, and y'all ain't understanding it because y'all just trying to get the money, whatever it is. Stop trying to get that money. It's not gonna happen. Okay? It's not gonna happen. Let them people fix themselves. Let them people find healing. They're not gonna listen. They're not gonna find. I'm gonna tell you straight up, and this is the God's honest truth. They're not gonna find healing for themselves, because once y'all go back and report to them something negative or something bad, it's gonna worry them. It's gonna worry them. They need healing. They need healing. Every time that you go back and give a report back to them and give them some bad news, it's not gonna work, because they're gonna be they steady thinking about the problem. That's what y'all doing to these people. I don't know who these people is. I don't know who, and frankly I don't care. I don't care who they are, but I'm just telling y'all what y'all doing. Y'all, every time y'all right here by me, you're listening to me, you're doing this, and y'all going back and report to them, it's stressing them out more. It's stressing them out more. They need healing. That's why I say humankind can be the worst people. Some humankind can be the worst people that you can ever be around, especially if they only about money. If you're only about money, that's the only thing that they worrying about is the money part. They ain't even giving themselves enough time to heal, to understand what a storm is about, and the evil is they condemning themselves with the evil. You're condemning yourself with the evil. Ain't nobody else condemning you. You condemning yourself with evil. You condemning yourself. You're not condemning me, because I'm fine. You're not condemning me. I'm not condemning myself. You are condemning yourself. With God says evil. He'll condemn you. He don't do evil or wicked. So you doing that to yourself, not nobody else. So that's why I sit back and I just be relaxed. Because y'all doing it to yourself. Ain't nobody doing it to you. Because the more you get disappointed, and more you get discouraged. Y'all don't get it, do you? The more you try, the more you worry. The more that you don't succeed in something, the more you get stressed out. Your anxiety starts to go up. That's it. That's all it is to it. And baby, I don't get it. But hey, if you want to sit around me, sit there all day long. Okay. See y'all guys later, and just know that they need healing. They don't need stress. I don't even know how many people it is, or who all it is, and who this, and who that, and who did that, whatever. But they need healing. If they would have prayed and everything, instead of trying to be wicked, instead of trying to pay people and stuff, they would know what to do. All right, you guys.